easy to talk about by first starting with what are non-exempt. Non-exempt employees are those who are subject to various laws regarding overtime, meal and rest breaks, reporting time pay, and etc. The burden is on the employer to establish that a particular exemption applies to an employee. So the presumption starts with the idea that the employee is non-exempt unless the employer can establish a basis for exemption. And the exemptions are narrowly construed, and there's both state and federal exemptions. Under the federal law, that comes from the Fair Labor Standards Act, the FLSA, and regulations that implement and interpret that law. The state exemptions come through the IWC wage orders, and these two set of exemptions are frequently interpreted similarly, but not always. And you generally the stricter one will be the one that you have to focus on because you have to meet both. And usually that'll be California will be the slightly stricter exemption test. So here's a list of, in California, all of the exemptions. We're not going to discuss all of them, but they're here for you to marvel at. There's a set that are broad exemptions which exempt from various sorts of laws, but they're different. And then there's a set of exemptions that are specifically to the overtime provisions. And so, for example, inside salespersons, taxi cab drivers are exempt from overtime laws, but maybe not meal and rest breaks and other laws, whereas the white collar exemptions provide a broader set of exemptions.